Go live, spinning wheel, am I live? Hello, Blitzers, Gail Zentek here, and home from Mexico. Couple days home now. My lips are healing. They're still a little bit sore and chapped, but getting through that. I wanted to just come in here and talk to you for a few minutes about transformation and where you are today and where you could be 30, 60, 90 days from now. And kind of going back to my first adventure in the transformation method, this will be my sixth. I am super excited to start number six 12-week process of the transformation method, because with each one I grow a little deeper and a little stronger in my resolve, in my life, in my habits. So when I was in Mexico, it was really easy for me to exercise 1 to 2 hours a day. There was water aerobics for an hour, there was water polo, and when you're sitting by the pool, I'm sorry, I just can't sit there all day long. Besides, it was hot on the sunny days. And so getting in the pool and playing water polo, doing the things, doing the activities. I went to the gym every morning. It's easy. Now, let's backtrack a little bit from 2020. It was a year ago on the 29th of June that I joined the gym. So I'm just coming up on 1 year of my gym membership using Coach Steve's Feel Fantastic workout, because I'm familiar with the gym, because I have Coach Steve going with me every day on the app. It's amazing. Here, I'll pull it up for a second and show you. So this is, let's see, today is, okay, so tomorrow's the 23rd. So all I do is hit tomorrow's date. This is the app. I hit tomorrow's date and it says it's a medium hard week. It's a medium hard week for my, so I start out with, I usually go on the treadmill, and then it has workouts, the TheraBand, barbell bench press. Don't let this scare you. It scared me at first too. Dumbbell chest press. I didn't know how to do any of these. I didn't even, I had to stop and think, what's the difference between a dumbbell and a barbell? I know that now. Let's see. Standing barbell front. Oh yeah, bringing it up. So I'm working on shoulders tomorrow. And so all of this is built in, and I have videos. Coach Steve has videos. So it was 1 year ago on the 29th of June that I joined the gym. I signed up with Steve's app. It's $10 a month, and now I know what to do, because if there's an exercise that I didn't understand, all I'd have to do is press play, and there's like a 10-second video of Coach Steve showing me the right form and how to do the movements. So I'm excited. I'm excited today because I know more about the gym. However, I want to know my way around the gym. There's so many things that are still there that I don't have a clue about. And having spent a session at the gym with Coach Steve when I went to visit him about 10 days ago, it was really eye-opening and fun, and a little bit nervous, if I'm being honest. So I was able to do a couple movements where Steve helped me with the mechanics of what I was doing. That made me realize that having a trainer, having someone who has been there, done that, and gets it, understands it, and can help you through it is a blessing. So I'm going to expand my gym opportunities. I just got a message today from Nancy at the gym saying, "Hey, coming up on your 1 year membership." And so I'm gonna renew that through the end of October, because that's when Steve and I take off for Arizona, and I'm sure I'll find a gym when I get there. But see what I'm talking about? Gyms. I was the girl 14 months ago that said, I don't do gyms. I don't go to the gym. I'm not a gym rat. I've learned that we're gym dolls. So, ladies that are watching this, we're gym dolls, by the way. And so I've learned a lot over the last year. Gosh, we overestimate what we can do in a year and underestimate what we can do in 5 years. Overestimate what we do in a year, underestimate what we do in 5 years. So it was easy for me in Mexico to be physical, to go out, to go to the gym, to work out, to go on walks. I got my Fitbit. This is the first time in weeks that every circle was filled in, and I averaged 17,000 steps a day, 7 days in a row on vacation. On vacation. So that was exciting in its own rights. But, my nutrition, I have awareness around my nutrition now and like how I feel about food. I ate the desserts because it was, we go to, it's all inclusive. You just go out and desserts are a part of the meals. And so you want to try everything. Didn't like everything, but when sugar's a part of your life and you can just say, oh, I'll have one of those and one of those and one of those and one of those and I'll try a bite. Well, then if I liked it, I'd eat the whole thing. And then I found myself several days in with inflammation in this side of my body because that's where it goes into the shoulder. And so I've decided that I'm excited that when my food consumption, my food choices are just as easy for me as choosing to move my body and exercising. To be able to say no thank you. To be able to say, here's what I found, that I dislike inflammation more than I like sugar. I dislike the inflammation that I feel more than I like the sugar. And you have to go through that to gain the awareness around that sometimes. So I know that that's coming, and that just takes more practice, more habits, more internal dialogue, more moving my attention from one thing to another, which is what Coach Steve teaches in the transformation method. And you'll have the opportunity to get started with the real 12-week program. And I'm just curious to find out how many people in here in this group are planning to join the 12-week transformation method that's coming out. Steve's going to have a link ready in the next couple days for you to be able to sign up and be a part of that. And it's exciting. Like I said, I'm really ready for round 6 to go through this, to really make that transformational change, sustainable change in my life that I've put into practice. And it's taken me 3 years to get to where I am today. It's taken me 3 years from being on this very couch, being unhappy, unhealthy, lacking energy, fully inflamed in my body, to saying enough is enough. I've made a decision to not live the rest of my life this way. And it took time on task. The transformation equation was put together last December. R times C squared plus T is greater than your success. When I was in Mexico and we went on the adventure, we went on a zip line, snorkeling, but it really wasn't snorkeling. It was, you waded down into a cave and you had a life jacket on and you just kind of floated around, and you put your mask on at one point to look down to see that if you were a scuba diver, that's where you were going to go down and through the caverns. That kind of freaks me out. I don't have any desire to do that. Denise, that's awesome. That's awesome. I'm excited to be on this journey with you, especially over the next 12 weeks. So it was the snorkeling, pardon me, the zip lining, which I climbed those towers. It was chilly that day. It was raining. It was chilly. I climbed those tall towers with very little effort because I've conditioned myself over the last year. My success showed up. My success chased me in Mexico. My success chased me as I went up the towers. My success chased me as I was driving a four-wheeler on these really bumpy, big mud puddle roads, which was a blast. But man, when we were done with that trail, I was glad we were done. For, treading water for 30 minutes as we went through the caves, playing water polo with the big boys. So I was picked last, but you know what? I was willing to jump in the pool and go for it. I was picked last the first day, and I played well. I was a team player. Our team lost that first day, but I showed up. The second day, you know what? The guys that were on the winning team, they picked me mainly because my son-in-law was on that team, and he says, you should pick her. So grandma got to go on the red team. I showed up. I played hard. I played well. We played for an hour, and it was fun. The third day, I was picked. I played defense. I played a great defense, but I also played offense, and I scored a goal. And I had a cheering section. There was a whole group of people that weren't playing, and they were cheering me on. Go for it, shoot, score, go for it. And so I had my own cheering section. And that was my success. My success that showed up because of the work that I put in over the last 430 days. So I say this all to encourage you. Transformation, sustainable transformation, comes from the inside out. It's not the external factors, it's the internal factors of who you become, the person you become, so that you can do the things you need to do to have the life you want to live. I happen to enjoy competition. I happen to enjoy getting in the pool and playing water polo, doing water aerobics, going on zip lines, driving four-wheelers. And I want to encourage that you're not too old. It's not too late. I had an interview. If you go to my personal profile, I posted an interview I did with this woman, Maria Sheehan. Maria is 75 years young. She started following me on Instagram. She must have saw some of my posts on my physical fitness at the gym or whatever. I quickly followed her back because I saw that she was 75. I'm 61. I want to be Maria when I'm 75. Dude, she is strong, she is fit, and I had the opportunity to interview her today, have a conversation. We were on FaceTime, but I recorded it because I wanted to kind of replay it. When you find people who have what you want in life, you need to hang around those people, get in proximity. Just like I saw Coach Steve, he had joy, happiness, a great physical physique that he's had for a long time. Didn't just happen overnight. He has a positivity about him. He has achievement and goals. He's kind. He's committed. He's responsible. He takes ownership for his actions. He takes ownership for his life. And I want to be more like Steve. So I locked arms with Steve, and I'm ready to take on my 6th transformation method 90-day sprint because I like the person that I'm becoming, happier, healthier, aware, energetic, kind. I like who I'm becoming, and we are a reflection of our life. There was something we wrote down last night. If I can find it real quick, I'll share it with you. It was on here. We had our transformation method call. He said, write this down. My life is a direct reflection of me. My results, my environment, my life are a direct reflection of me. And I just want to become a better me. So I'm hanging around, and I hope you'll hang around too. Man, 15 minutes, 16 minutes. So if you've watched this all the way through, thank you. I want to encourage and inspire you to want to become the best, healthiest version of yourself, no matter what age you're at, no matter what health, where you are at in your health journey. If you're just starting out, there's no comparison, only progress for you in your time as you see fit. All right. Have a great day, everybody. Thanks for joining me on this live. It felt good to get it out. I just needed to share something today. Thanks for being the person I shared it with. I'm out.